Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. He understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. And he drives the punt deep. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Ohio State offense takes the field for the first time. Quarterback Julian Sand looking for a sharper start than he had in last year's playoff loss to Miami. Buckeyes came in as the oddsmakers' favorite to win the championship. Expectations high again this season.
I think you look at the experience that he was able to gain, and in particular in this era of college football, Chris, you do not win championships. You don't play for championships without experience at the quarterback position. That's exactly what Julian got a year ago. We'll see if it pays off this year for a deep run. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great thrown, and he's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
Tight end goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So they're backed up 5 on the delay of game. Makes it second and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To dart to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fights through the tackle. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Hammond. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield. Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. Launching one to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. 2nd down after that previous play. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ohio State is on top here, Joel, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we... Okay. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. He's got a crease. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. On the ground, it's Jackson. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Not much turn, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. He keeps it on a design run. Fights off a defender. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Coming after him. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Oh, goodness, you cannot make that throw. I think this is a product of that pass rush. Chris, they're making life difficult on him, and they're speeding up his internal clock. So he's letting that ball go. He's not seeing the defense. He throws it into double coverage. Ball could have been intercepted if you really think about it, all because of that pass rush and what they're doing to the quarterback on a snap-in and snap-out basis.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A quick throw to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got an opening here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pressure's on. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. It's a wide receiver screen. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. A booming punt headed toward the sideline. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. As the first down is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Well, no surprise on 3rd down, they go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's got space. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Becoming a long march. Play number 10 on the drive coming up. Takes the handoff. It's cross. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out first down for their offense.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Hammond. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Looking to scramble now. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, something I've got my eyes on is how the running back is moving and cutting. As you know, he did get really banged up in that game last week despite the win, and he's going to have to fight through some bumps and bruises here today. I've got my eyes on him, and I will keep you posted down here from the field. Back to you.
Hi, thanks, Holly. His status obviously going to be crucial for this game, and you keep an eye on it. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quick completion to the tight end. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. No, kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Send the back in motion. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 with a 6-yard completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pressure is coming. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll be forced to kick this one right into the teeth of this wind. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, an easy pickup for this offense. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football. Here, nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. An explosive play to the end zone. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a gap. It's Dickey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Red Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway?
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lead on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They bring him down after a short gain there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it with room to run. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move.
He's got a crease. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Red Raiders keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And the Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. On the option, it's Hammond. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. Let's see if they try it out the field goal team. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is due.
Got an opening here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
This time they're all over the running back, and they tackle him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And he drops back in the gun. On the run, he'll let it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap to throw. It's Hammond. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play is their there, an epic comeback. We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Cross. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're...
It's caught. He's got room. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well, they have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They have come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Back to pass. It's Hammond. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for first down yardage. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Gets rid of it on the move. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris...
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking for some space. It's West. Gets the first and still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. To the air, it's Hammond. He lets it go on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4, and they pick up 6 on the first down pass. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Or it's snapped to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, what a move. Passes the 40. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. They bring him down right at the 20.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are, and I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more, and that was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out, and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.